Alrighty, guys, thanks for joining me. This is your host, ID Disner. Back in the saddle again. Alright, we're playing some more Dynasty League Baseball. So, as promised, we've got Triple Play Baseball instructions. It's about 6 or 8 pages. Talk about how to play the game. Information on the different stuff. Drafting players, drafting league. Stuff like that. Important information on how to play the game. So there's that. And of course, also comes with your charts and all the charts you'll need to play the game. Which is, let's see here, how many pages is this? Not belong over here. And then so it's about, let's see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11, about 12 pages of charts if you wanted to use the charts. I'm going to have the charts available for us in case we do want to look at the ratings and stuff. And then it comes with the Triple Play roster with all the cards, the teams, and so you know which players are carded. So that's what comes with the game for you, which is super good. I've got 2 copies of everything, so that way I have it in case I need it. I'm just going to put that stuff away as I don't need most of that. All right, so we're going to get into game number 2. Game number 2 in the season for the Cardinals. It happens on Friday, March 29th. So we're going to game simulcast this, and we're going to play St. Louis at Milwaukee. There we go. Start simulcast. There's your lineups. Carpenter at third, Goldschmidt at first, Young at short, Ozuna in left, Yadier Molina at catching, Fowler at right, Wong at second, Beater in center, and Flaherty pitching today. Let's see. We are turning off everything. There we go. Lorenzo Cain in center, Yelich in right, Braun in left, Shivashaw at third, Jesus Aguilar at first, Mike Moustakas at second, Grandal's the catcher, Arcia shortstop, and Freddie Peralta pitching for Milwaukee. So Peralta, Flaherty. Peralta is a right-hander. Let's get things underway here. Philip Reynolds is in the house. Hello, Philip. Oh, I actually have to go to the actual game. There we go. Oh, before we start the game, all right, we need to roll for these weather things. So let's roll for the weather. It's again April. This is actually, let's look. What is this, a day or a night game? This is a night game, actually. This happened at 8:10 p.m. March 29th. Attendance 30,157, Miller Park. Night game on grass. All right. So we got our night game, Milwaukee. And let's roll the dice. Win in again. So it's cool. Increase the starter stamina by 4 because it is cool outside. So let's see how that affects things. Peralta only has a stamina of 12, actually. He's not going to be in the game very long. Jack Flaherty's stamina 22, but of course we do get to increase the starter stamina by 4, and the win is going in. All right, here we go now. Carpenter versus Freddie Peralta. And it's a 231. He is a right-hander. 231. 231, and that is going to be a walk. 231 is a walk. So Carpenter with the leadoff walk. Again, for Peralta, he's a hold of 3, +1 on steals. Carpenter is a jump of 1, steal of 5. So we can get the jump. He's a hold of 3 and jump of 1 and jump. You hold. All right. So Carpenter thinking about it, but can't get the jump against Freddie Peralta. Here comes Paul Goldschmidt. Excuse me, Goldschmidt against Freddie Peralta. Righty. That's a 579, 79 is going to be outfield range play. So let's go to the outfield range, and this time it's going to be Milwaukee grass, and Goldschmidt is a outfield RSP on the outfield. Over the head left fielder. Left fielder today is Braun, and his range is FR. FR for range. No other adjustments. Let's see if he makes it. And it's off the wall. Batter doubles and can stretch. All runners score on the double. Goldschmidt is a 6-speed. Braun. Let's see, what is Braun's? His throw is a 0. Nobody out there they're gonna try and see if we could send the runners here. So it would be hang on, is there one to steal weather, foul ball, balk, injury, range, error, deep, crazy plays, bunt, jump? There isn't like one just to... That's all right. He will just stay on base, and Carpenter comes in to score, and the Cardinals take a 1-0 lead. 1-0. Cardinals. Here comes Paul DeYoung. Goldschmidt on first. Still nobody out here. Peralta, 4-6-4. Right-hander, 4-6-4. It's easy 5-ball to left. 5-ball to left, and Braun's going to make the catch this time. That brings up Marcell Ozuna. 1 out. That is a 7-7-6. He is a righty. 7-7-6. And that is hit deep off of Peralta. And Marcell Ozuna versus a right-hander. Power of 5. Oh boy, deep. Power of 5. We're in Milwaukee. The wind is coming in. And he is a RSP. Let's see, it's hit well and caught by the right fielder. Batter out, runner on second and third advance. Runner on first may attempt to advance. So it is going to be a sacrifice fly. Can I do that? Let's see. We go to details. It's a fly out. It's going to right field. Batter is out. Second base will go to third. And we'll hit okay. So there you go. So Goldschmidt moves up on the long fly out by Marcell Ozuna. Goldschmidt's out at third. Yanni Molina at the plate. 2 outs now. Cardinals 1-0. It's an 8-8-7. Yanni, right-hander, 8-8-7 strikes him out. So Peralta comes back and does his job and gets out of trouble in the first. We go to the bottom of the first. Ozuna, Bader, and Fowler, Carpenter, DeYoung, Wong, Goldschmidt, Flaherty on the mound, Molina behind the plate, and Jack Flaherty is a righty. Orlando Kane, that is a 0-79. He is a right-hander, 79. Lines it out right at Colton Wong. Line out to 4. 1 away. Let's see if I can squeeze these in like that. Maybe that might work. All right. Christian Yelich. 148. 148. And that is going to be hit in the left center field. And that is going to fall in for a hit. And Yelich rounds first. He heads to second with a stand-up double. Yelich with his first extra base hit of the season. And that brings up Ryan Braun. He's a 9.25. Braun is a righty. 9.25. And that is a strikeout. Inside corner. Braun couldn't pull the trigger on that one. 2 away now. Bottom of the first. That brings up Travis Shaw. That's a 0.23. An error check. So we are going to be checking an error here. And It's going to be routine grounder to the pitcher. So we'll call that a 1-3 put out. So Travis Shaw grounds to the pitcher. And that brings up Dexter Fowler. So Flaherty gets out of the first unscathed. 1 hit, no runs, no errors. They go to the top of the second. It's 1-0 St. Louis. Dexter Fowler, he's got a 161, and that's going to be lined into center field for a single. So Dexter Fowler gets aboard, and he's going to jump a 1 as well. So we know it's a 3, and he's only got a 1. And catcher, he attempts it. He rolled a 0-5. So he's going to attempt to steal. So Fowler steals 6. Peralta +1. And Grandal, I think we looked at him yesterday, and he was a 0. He is a 0. So that's going to take him to 6 +1 is a 7. It's not turf, not hit and run. He's not being. If he's not being held, it would be a +2. But in this case, he was being held. And let's see if he's in there. No, thrown out by Grandal, caught stealing. So that is going to be caught stealing. We'll call it shortstop would cover. So Fowler is out on the steal attempt. That brings up Colton Wong. He rolled a 96 on that. So if it would have been a little bit lower, he might have had that one. Colton Wong, 1 out. That's a 457, and that's going to be an easy fly ball, center field, and Kane makes the catch. And it brings up Harrison Bader, 2 outs, top of the second. 975. Right-hander, 975. Strike 3. And that's going to do it for the Cardinals. We go to the bottom of the second. Still 1-0 Aguilar. Jesus Aguilar. That is a 383. 383 and swing and a miss. Strikeout. Mike Moustakas. That's a 353, and that's probably pretty close to the same result. And 353 is actually going to be lined into left field. Base hit. He rounds first, and he heads to second. And here comes the throw. Not in time. Another double in the gap. And runner in scoring position for Yasmani Grandal. 1 out. Is a 116, and that's going to be lined into center field for a double, as that one is also in the gap. Back-to-back doubles, and we got us a tie ball game. Orlando Arcia is now up. It's a 573. 573 is going to be an easy fly ball. Center field, and there for the catch is Bader. Brings up Freddie Peralta. Pitcher's up with 2 outs. He's going to have to swing away. And that is a 3-1-0. Stay right. 3. And that's going to do it. But we got a tie ball game going into the top of the third inning. 1 apiece here. Jack Flaherty up against Freddie Peralta. So we just had one pitcher against the others, and now we have the same thing to start the top of the third inning. This is a 7-6-2. Jack Flaherty bats right. 7-6-2. And that is a deep. 7-6-2 is a deep off a right-hander. His deep is going to be... Well, let's see. Jack Flaherty, the pitcher. Does it have a deep result? Bats, bunts, average, at-bats, clinch, injury, age, special. And it doesn't have anything on the pitcher card. It's got speed, steal, jump, and whether or not he's clutch. I guess the pitcher is going to have to be a lowest number, which is going to be a 1 in Milwaukee. And Flaherty is going to be an RSP. Oh, I bet you it's bats. Number card is 3, and then a dash is 1, which I bet you is going to be his power rating. So he is an RSP. Let's see if Jack Flaherty can go deep. And nope, it's caught by the left fielder for the out. To start off the top of the third, but he gave it a ride. Matt Carpenter back up. $5.99. Carpenter's a lefty. $5.99, and that's a ground ball into center field. Back up the middle. Carpenter aboard with the single. Brings up Goldschmidt, doubled his first time up, scoring Matt Carpenter. That is a 907, and strike 3 called. So Goldschmidt swing and a miss that time. 2 outs for Paul DeYoung. That is a 0-1-8. So 18 is going to be an error check. So error check. Error is going to be first baseman. That is Aguilar. Aguilar is an error of 14. 14 down to first and routine grounder. So he'll go 3-1 on the play, and that'll do it. So go to the bottom of the third. Lorenzo Cain versus Jack Flaherty. That's an 868 righty, 868, and strikes him out. Out of there. Christian Yelich steps up. 730, lefty, 730, and that is a deep drive off of Yelich. Christian Yelich has got 5 power. This could be trouble. This is going deep. 5 power, Milwaukee, and Christian Yelich is an LSP. Wind is in again, and here it goes. Gone. Christian Yelich with his first of the season, and Milwaukee takes a 2-1 lead here. Ryan Braun. It's a 922. 922, and that one is a strikeout. So Flaherty comes back with a nice curveball in there. Freezes, buckles the knees of Ryan Braun, and coming up is Travis Shaw. That's a 991. 991, and that is going to be a ground ball to short. Would be a double play, but in this case, we'll just go 6-3 on the putout. But 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. We go to the top of the fourth. It is 2-1 Milwaukee. Marcell Ozuna gave it a ride his last time up, just not deep enough. That's a 4-2-1, 421, and just outside the range. Right-hander, it's a routine grounder to short. Arcia, 6-3 on the putout. That brings up Yadier Molina. Yadi. 521. 521 righty. 521. And that's an infield range. Infield range play. So Yadi is going to be normal defense because nobody's aboard. And Yadi is an RP on the infield. So it's down the line to third. That's Shaw. Travis Shaw. Range average AV. AV is his. And we got a diving stop. Batter out at first. So that's going to be a 5-3 diving stop by Travis Shaw for the out. Win is out of there. And that's 2 outs for Dexter Fowler coming up. Come on, let's get things rolling here for the Cardinals. 7-3-0. He is a switch hitter, so he'll be batting left. 730. And that is foul tip right into the mitt of Grandal for the strikeout. Cardinals go down in order in the fourth. We got the bottom of the fourth. Jack Flaherty against Jesus Aguilar. It's a 181. And that against the righty is going to be ripped into right center field. It's going to fall in front of Bader. Cannot get to it. And that is going to be a leadoff single. Aguilar won't even be held. Mike Moustakas, 987. And that's going to be ground ball to short over to Wong on the Goldschmidt. 6-4-3 double play. Finally got to use that. All of our DP results have always been out without anybody on, so he finally got a double play. Yasmani Grandal, 435. Grandal, 435, and that is the last number of his strikeout. 335 to 435. 436 would have been a double. 436 to 444, but that is the last number. So that is a swing and a miss. He's out of there, and we go on to the fifth. Colt Wong is up. That is a 078, and that is going to be lined out. Peralta is a righty. Actually, we've been through the lineup how many times now? We're in the fifth. Hang on a second. Hang on. Peralta only has a stamina of 12. He gets the +4, so that's 16. So he's not through the lineup twice yet, because there's only been 3, 1. So this would be the second 18. So 12. So he can actually, yeah, he could probably. He's only got a stamina of 12. So I don't like to take him much longer. He's actually at 12, but as he gets a 4 for the cool weather, is 16. And we are sitting at 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This is batter 16, is Colt Wong. So he will face Wong. Wong rolled a, what did he roll? A 78. We decided that was a line out to second. And then Harrison Bader is coming up. And that's going to be it for Peralta. You know what? He's going to try and stay in. There is tired result. So if we get a tired result, obviously we get that as opposed. And I'll have to find out what happens. But he's going to try and get through this inning. And that is a 3-1-0. Right-hander 3-1-0. And that is a strikeout off the batter card. So Bader's out of there. And then with the pitcher spot coming up, he will try and get the pitcher out. Might as well. That's an 823. And Flaherty again is a righty. 823. And that is a strikeout. So that'll be it for Peralta, though. He's reached his more than his limit. He must not have stayed in the games very long. So with the 12. Flaherty is a stamina 22. So he can get through the lineup twice, and he's getting there. He's getting up to it. It's Orlando Arcia, bottom of the fifth. I wish the replay would tell you how many batters they faced. That would be super cool. But when you do the manual input, I think it doesn't tell you that. I think if you toggle that off, you know, it gives you a lot of cool stats. I don't know why when you put the manual input in, it gets rid of that, which kind of sucks. I wish it'd give you that information. Keep that up there on the screen. Yeah, it doesn't tell me. Doesn't tell me. Not that I know of, but I can't find it anyways. So Arcia is up. Jack Flaherty has an 821. It spun around for a little second, and then Arcia is a righty. 821 and swing and a miss. Strike 3 called. So another strikeout by Flaherty. And since that's it for Peralta, they will bring in a pinch hitter. If I can find the cards, which I can. Look at me go. All right. And let's see who they're going to bring in the actual game. Who they bring in the actual game? Pinch hitters. Ben Gamble and Eric Thames. Let's see. Ben Gamble is a lefty. So he will come in, the lefty, Ben Gamble, to face off against Jack Flaherty. So Ben Gamble will substitute in. They only have 4 on the bench. Gamble, Thames, Perez, and Pina. So Gamble, pinch hit. Ben Gamble against Jack Flaherty. He's a lefty. And that is a 953 lefty, 953. And that was a good decision as Ben Gamble earned himself a walk. So Ben Gamble is aboard. He has got a jump of 1 and a steal of 0. So he's not going to go anywhere. 1 out here for Lorenzo Cain, top of the lineup. Jack Flaherty going to try and get through this inning here. 427, righty, 427, and that's a routine grounder to second on routine grounder. It's obviously not a double play. I just need to see if it's. I'm assuming it's the batter or the lead runner out. Let's see, routine grounder, runner first, runner out is second, batter safe at first. Yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure. So that is going to be a force out at second on the, where'd it go? 427 second. So we'll call it 4 unassisted. And then Cain will stop at first. And now here's Yelich. Last time up, home run, 2 outs, bottom of 5th. That is a 103, and that is a single ground ball into center field from Yelich. And Cain, he's got a speed of 7. There's 2 outs. Let's see if we send the runners. So what did he say it was? He was a 7 speed. There's 2 outs, so he gets +2. And let's see. And it's a collision. Bader's defense is... what is Bader here? SP. Let's go like that. So an SP. And out. Check for injuries, but we don't play with injuries, so it's just going to be a fly ball out. Bader, Fowler collide, as that was 103. Would have been a single and ground ball into center field. And then the collision, and maybe there was a collision at the plate, or at the third base. I'm not sure. Doesn't really say, but that's okay as he is thrown out. Okay, so we got to get this. So this is going to be a single, and it went to center field, and he throws it to third base. Batter is safe. Runner is out at third. And there you go. So Yelich with the single. Cain gets a little aggressive on the pass. Bader throws him out at third. And it stays a 2-1 ball game. We go to the top of the 6th inning. Top of 6. Matt Carpenter, Freddie Peralta, leadoff man is ready here. 877 lefty. 877. Oh, hang on. It can't be Peralta. We know that. He's not even pitching. So, who's it going to be? Looks like... let's see. Looks like it's going to be going to be Matt Albers. Actually, Alex Claudio. Let's see. I'm going to... Actually, it's going to be Alex Claudio who's come in. Because he's a left-hander, and since Carpenter's a left-handy. But we're going to leave Matt Albers out there. So Alex Claudio, that's his name. Alex Claudio is going to sub in. So Claudio, the lefty, against Matt Carpenter. So lefty-lefty matchup here. And that, 255, 255, lefty, 255. He walked him. 255 is a walk. So Carpenter aboard with another walk. Claudio is a 3-hold and a -1 to steal. Goldsmith. Come on, Goldie. Claudio, 392. Lefty, 392. Strike 3 called. Goldsmith striking out again. Paul DeYoung. Come on. Paul, 1 out. You're in the top of the 6th. Carpenter thinking about going 8-1-5. Right-hander, 8-1-5. And that is going to be a easy fly ball to center field. Fly out to center. That brings up Ozuna. He hit a deep drive earlier. Did not get all of it. Ozuna. 339. 339 against the lefty. 339. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. And Ozuna's out of there. So the single goes nowhere. And that's going to be it for Flaherty. So let's see who the Cardinals decided to bring in this. Come here, mouse, over here, dummy. Cardinals brought in Gant, Reyes, Miller, Gant, Reyes, Miller. I'm going to grab a couple of these. Here's Miller, Reyes. Let's see his card. Miller and Jordan Hicks closed it out. Let's see, Alex Reyes. 2019, what the hell did he do? 2019. He only pitched 3 innings, so he's probably one of those guys that doesn't have a card until you get the... so it's going to be Gant. Looks like it's going to be Gant coming in for the Cardinals. All right. So we're in the 6th inning. John Gant against Ryan Braun. And Gant is a right-hander. That is a 166. 166 is ground ball to second. Would have been a double play, but again, nobody on. So it's just a 4-3. Travis Shaw. It's a 4-7-4 righty. 4-7-4. That's an easy fly ball to right. Fly out to right. Jesus Aguilar. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Cruising right through this game. 7:43. He's a righty. 7:43. And that will be a strike 3 called on the outside corner. Down he goes on strikes. And we go to the 7th. Alex Claudio against Yadier Molina. That's a 0.46, and that's an error check. We're going to the error board, boys. Error. Who's it on? Second base. That's Moustakis. His card's right here in front of us. At second base, error of 19. Pretty damn solid. And routine grounder. So that's going to be a 4-3 put out. Dexter Fowler. Whoop, come back there, you damn dice. Come back there. Drop the dice. All right. Dexter Fowler. Top of the 7th. 2-1 ball game. 4-1-7. Lefty. 4-1-7. And that's a routine counter to third. And Claudio trying to make it through the 7th here with 2 outs and facing the lefty. Colt Wong, lefty. Colt Wong, 288 versus lefties. Claudio, 218 versus left-handers. That's a 3-0-0 on the number, and that's a routine grounder to second. 4-3 put out, so 3 ground balls off of Claudio. We go to the 7th inning stretch time here at Miller Park. And we have it's a 2-1 ball game. John Gant against Mike Moustakis. It's 9:36. Lefty. 9:36. He walked him. Leadoff man is aboard. Moustakis. 3 steal, 1 jump. Grandal. He's a 1 bunter. Not very good bunter. Not a very good stealer. They're going to hope they don't roll a double play. That is a 7-6-6. He's going to be a switch hitter, so right-hander. So he's going to be left, 7-6-6 left, 7-6-6, and that is a strikeout. 7-6-5. Rolled a 7-6-6, so that is a strike 3. Yes, Monty Grandal out of there. Or Arcia, 1 out. That is a 336, 336, and a back-to-back strikeouts by Gant. Not right to second. I'm in the middle.
Hello.
And since Claudio will be done anyways, we got the pitcher spot up. It looks like it's going to be... It's going to be Eric Thames. Oops, I don't need 2 cards. I just need the 1. Wait a minute. What the hell? So it's going to be... Lorenzo King should be here. I don't know what happened. Eric Thames. Oh, maybe I picked him up when I... Alright, so Thames is going to come in and pinch hit. Eric Thames. Again, they only have 2 more pinch hitters, so they're limited in what they have. We're in the bottom of the 7th, 2 outs. Eric Thames against John Gant. 2-4-4, righty. 2-44, and ball 4. And that will be a walk. So Thames is aboard. And that brings up Kane. And the Cardinals are going to go to... Gant will be done. They're going to bring in... They have a righty, then a lefty, and then a righty. So they're going to bring in the left-hander, Andrew Miller, with Yelich on deck. So Andrew Miller coming in. Andrew Miller against Lorenzo Kane. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. 3-1-5. He's a lefty. 3-1-5. Walked. So back-to-back walks. And walk, strikeout, strikeout, walk, walk. So lots going on, and now the bases are loaded, and that's why they wanted to bring Andrew Miller in just in case. To face the lefty Yelich with the bases loaded here, 2-1 ball game. It's got to be something good, boys. Come on. Easy 7-6-3 lefty. 7-6-3. Steve, right 3, and that's going to get the Cardinals out of the inning, and just by the skin of their chinny chin chin. Wow. We go to the 8th. It's going to be Matt Albers again. Matt Albers against Harrison Bader. 402. 402 versus a righty. 402. Strike him out. Another strikeout by the Cardinals. Brings up the pitcher spot, and that will be it for Miller. They need offense at this point, so it's going to be Jose Martinez. Jose Martinez, pinch hit opportunity number 2. He tried it in yesterday's game. Matt Albers against Jose Martinez. As a 525. He's a righty, 525, and we got an infield range check. Infield range. It's going to be just normal defense since nobody's on. We got to select the batting style, right? Infield, RSP. Down the line to third. That's Travis Shaw. Where's Shaw? Here he is. Down the line, he's average. Down the line, and diving stop. Gets up, throws, and nails him. What a play there by Travis Shaw. Showing some glove there. 2 outs now in the top of the third, and Martinez thought he had a hit down the line, but Travis Shaw equal to the hot shot down the line. Mike Carpenter, that's a 576. That's an outfield range play. Outfield range play, and Matt Carpenter is an LSP. Milwaukee, and we were still in grass. Texas leaguer to left field. That's Braun. His card's right here in front of us. His range is fair, FR. And running catch by Braun. 2 big defensive plays there in the top of the 8th. We go to the bottom of the 8th, and it is still 2-1 Milwaukee. And it looks like it's going to be righty, lefty, righty coming up. It's going to be Brebbia again. John Brebbia, the right-hander. Coming in for the Cardinals to face off against Ryan Braun. We're in the bottom of the 8th. Milwaukee trying to get another insurance run here. 850. And he is a righty. 850. Steve, right 3. And beautiful pitch there. Slider. Got Braun again, and brings up Travis Shaw. That's a 463 righty. 463, and back-to-back strikeouts by Brebbia, who came in yesterday's game and struck out his first 2 men as well. Aguilar, last chance for Milwaukee to get an insurance run. That's a 919 righty. 919, and strike him out. So, strikes out the side. We go to the 9th, and we know what's coming. Everyone in the stadium. Here he comes from the outfield. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. If I can find his card, he's coming. There he is. Everyone knew it was coming. Here it is. It's Josh Hader time in the top of the 9th, up by a run. Hader trying to close this game out for Milwaukee. He did have 37 saves in the regular season. Here, let's see if he can go up. He's going up against Goldsmith, though. Goldsmith can give it a ride. Down to the last 3 outs. That is a 997. That is probably not going to do it. Right-hander 997 actually is a walk. 972 to 999 is a walk. So leadoff walk issued to Goldsmith. He's got a speed of 6. Steal of 2, jump of 1. Not very good. That brings up Paul DeYoung. Keep the train going, boys. Keep the train going. Paul DeYoung. Hader trying to get out of this like he did in yesterday's game. That is a 0-0-9. We got a crazy play. Of course we do. Why don't we have a crazy play? 155 pitcher feels twinge in elbow after pitch. Check for injury. All right. Well, we're going to give it a re-roll there as they check Hader and everything's okay with them. And Goldschmidt on first. Young waits on the pitch. Here it comes. That is a 104 lefty, and that is going to be a single into ground ball into center field. Ooh, do we test? Do we? Goldschmidt's speed of 6. Or does he stop at second with nobody? I think he just stops at second. Single. Goldschmidt will stop, no sense, in sending the runner, and Marcell Ozuna is up for the Cardinals. Nobody out. Runners at first and second. Marcell Ozuna. As a 455. He is going to be a left-hander. 455. 445 is an easy fly ball to center field. No advance on that. That brings up Yachty or Molina. Yachty, come on, Yachty. Base hit, Yachty. Double in the gap. Let's go. 499. That's not going to do it. That's going to be an easy fly to center, even against the lefty. So 2 easy fly balls to center. And it's down to Dexter. Oh, God. Dexter Fowler. Runners at first and second. Josh Hader trying to save game number 2 of the season for Milwaukee. That's a 0-6-8, and we got an error check. Oh, hold on. We got an error check. Error. Oh, it's on the catcher, Grandal. Let's see. Error on Grandal. He's a 16. Oh, pretty solid is Grandal. 16, is he going to make the play? And no, it's a foul. Catcher gets to the foul pop-up and catches it for the out, and the game is over. Foul out to the catcher, and that's going to do it. The Cardinals fall to 0-2. Milwaukee improves to 2-0. Freddie Peralta with the win. Jack Flaherty with the loss. A save. Josh Hader, 2 for 2. He's on pace for 162 saves this season. MVP of this game, Christian Yelich. Let's autoplay the other games to completion and see how things turned out for the world out there. So Arizona beat the Dodgers 11-9. Evens their record at 1-1. Colorado beats Miami. As you saw, Milwaukee took care of St. Louis. San Diego 5-1 over San Francisco. The Angels 9-8 over Oakland. And Boston goes to 2-0 and beats up on Seattle, who drops to 0-4. Houston 2-0 beats up on Tampa Bay, which is 0-2. And the Toronto Blue Jays take care of Detroit 3-2 and improve their record to 2-0. All right, well, there you are. The Cardinals now in last place in their division. Cincinnati 0-1, Chicago 0-1, Pittsburgh 1-0, and Milwaukee 2-0. 2 games back. We still have 2 more games to play against them. Next game will be Hudson versus Woodruff. Hudson versus Woodruff in tomorrow's game, March 30th. So today's March 29th. And there you go. That is game number 2, and that was less than 50 minutes. That was me talking and explaining the charts and everything in the beginning, so take another extra 10 minutes off of that. We got done with this game in about 40-45 minutes max. Not bad. Of course, when you don't have a lot of base runners and I'd actually, if I had all my pitcher cards and all the pinch hitter cards out ahead of time, things would go a lot faster. But I don't usually do that unless it's an emergency, because I can usually grab them pretty quick, but in this case I didn't, so bad on me. But there you go, game number 2, your final score here from Milwaukee. They win 2 one-run games so far this season. We can go to the box score here and look at it. There's your box score. 1 run, 4 hits, no errors for St. Louis. Milwaukee, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. The home run by Christian Yelich, his first, off of Flaherty. Let's see. How many strikeouts did the Cardinals actually have? 9 strikeouts for the Cardinals, 3 walks. Milwaukee with 14 strikeouts and 4 walks. Ryan Braun with 3 strikeouts. Aguilar with 3. Grandal and Arcia with 2 apiece. For the Cardinals, Bader 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And Goldschmidt 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts as well. We got to get our boys to actually hit the ball. Would be nice. There you go. Beatles, it's early. Nice game. Cardinals will get them next time. Let's hope so. Thanks to everyone that come by. There you go. That is the end of today's game. This is Triple Play Baseball. Be sure to go to www.tpbaseball.info. Check it out. Really good quality cards, really good system, really good helper file that really runs smooth and helps you play the game really quickly. We got done, like I said, done in this game 45 minutes. And that's with all my yakking in between. So you can get a game done in 30 to 40 minutes, no problem. Anyways, Beatles eternally, Philip Reynolds, everyone that came out tonight, I appreciate it. We'll see you all next time. Thanks for coming out. Until then, take care, have fun, and we'll see you on the diamond.